for life.
10-time World Tag Team Champions.
Small LG dog, whatever.
The Good Brothers, we wrestled everywhere. In Japan, India, China, Australia, Guam, Bosnia, Europe.
Chad, I think that's enough.
Oh, that's right. Too sweet. Hey! He's Livewire Charlie,
And he's Danger Ross.
and we are Live Danger. July 7th, Long Beach, California. Tell them what's going on, Live.
Live Danger going up against these old farts known as the Good Brothers, baby.
More like the Bad Brothers. Oh! That old farts, we're gonna take care of business, baby. And we're gonna bring the boom, boom, firepower. Oh!
We are back in Long Beach, and it's time for a tag team clash to close out the night. Back to Melissa Santos.
The following contest is a tag team match and is the main event of the evening. Introducing the first team.
For the first time in OWA history, a main event will have an explosive tag team match. And Jordan Castle, the new one next level athleticism, an infectious energy, and that boom boom firepower.
From the gridiron at a combined weight of 502 pounds, Livewire Charlie and Danger Ross. Live Danger!
Couldn't have said it better myself. Look no further than Live Danger. From the gridiron to the LA Dojo to the squared circle, Livewire Charlie in the blue, Danger Ross in the orange have truly hit their stride in professional wrestling since relocating from their native tri-state area to Southern California. And arguably, Johnny LaQuasto, the biggest match of their careers on tap here tonight.
I mean, I don't even think it's arguably. I think there's no doubt about it. This is the biggest opportunity for Live Danger, and it's happening in just a matter of moments. But they are going to face off with one of the most dominant and successful tag teams over the past decade plus.
Making their way to the ring, they are 10-time World Tag Team Champions, the Big LG Gallows and the Machine Gun Carl Anderson, the world famous Good Brothers.
Machine Gun Carl Anderson, the Big LG Doc Gallows, winning titles all over the globe with platinum status on every air lounge. Foundational members of the world infamous Bullet Club, 10-time World Tag Team Champions. There is no team quite like the Good Brothers.
They currently hold gold in MLW. They have held gold in WWE, New Japan Pro Wrestling, TNA, the list goes on and on. Johnny LaQuasto, rarely do you find tag teams this successful. Rarely do you find tag teams with this level of longevity. Never do you find tag teams with a combination of both.
No question about it. You can argue that the Good Brothers are the standard bearers of tag team wrestling, but Live Danger doesn't appear to be intimidated whatsoever. Lost count of the number of push-ups there. This is going to be an explosive tag team match in our main event tonight, live on the Unbeaten Sports Channel.
If I could perform that many push-ups at that rate, looking that good, and I can't, but if I could, I would be out cold for the next 20 minutes straight. Live Danger to them, it's It's just a warm-up to prepare for the biggest tag team match of their career.
Well, I prefer don't even try one push-up. I need you here for this matchup, brother, as the Big LG and the Machine Gun have entered an OWA ring for the first time in their illustrious career. They've held the IWGP Tag Team titles for a combined 601 days between their 3 reigns, good for 5th most in New Japan history.
Likewise, we alluded to it, Live Danger relocating their entire lives from the East Coast to here on the West Coast. Why? To train at NJPW Academy. The Good Brothers stand as stalwarts of the past and legacy of fighting spirit. Live Danger hoping to become its future, and that could all begin right here with a win over the Good Brothers.
And look, Livewire Charlie and Danger Ross, they were very open about it. The Good Brothers have inspired them in their careers, much like they've inspired so many tag teams. As a matter of fact, the Bullet Club and Good Brothers, it's one of the reasons they moved out to California to train at the dojo, because they want to get to that level. This is certainly a jump for them. They can get to that level tonight.
But I mean, elephant in the room, Live Danger also not mincing words when referring to the Good Brothers. We saw it to kick off our broadcast, referring to them as old farts.
I mean, look, when you have that Division I athlete mentality, and both of these men are former standout Division I athletes, they don't thrive off of intimidation. They thrive off of confidence, and they drew the ire of the Good Brothers. As we are going to kick things off here with Carl Anderson and Livewire Charlie.
Talking about the Bullet Club, Carl Anderson, a founding father, in many ways the founding father of the Bullet Club, and you can draw a straight line from modern wrestling. AEW, changing the world, revolutionizing the landscape of wrestling. That doesn't exist without the Elite. The Elite doesn't exist without the Bullet Club. The Bullet Club doesn't exist without Machine Gun Carl Anderson, Johnny LaQuasto.
There's no question about that. I mean, Carl Anderson has his own chapter in the history of professional wrestling, but right now, he's looking to write a quick chapter and make quick work of Livewire Charlie, and that is the experience right there. Let's be honest, Charlie, he let the lights get in front of him right now. He let the excitement get the best of him, and Carl Anderson going to work.
And you're talking about a quick victory. He wants to
poke.
Put Livewire Charlie away and make it back to the hot Asian wife, as only Carl Anderson can say.
Well, you said it, not me. Oh, another eye poke. Carl Anderson really breaking out all the tools in the toolbox. A trifecta of eye pokes by Carl Anderson. Certainly did not expect that, especially in the opening moments.
Yeah, no shortage of disrespect to Live Danger, perhaps going back to some of the same disrespect we heard in their pre-match comments, looking to teach the Young Guns a lesson here, LaQuasto.
Hey, Live Danger should have known that any level of disrespect may be coming their way, and a tag to the Big LG for the first time in this match. The Good Brothers, 2-time WWE Tag Team Champions, and they defeated 2 legendary teams in their own right for those title reigns, FTR, along with The Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus.
And have not slowed down since.
Oh!
Everywhere they have gone, they have found success, they have found championship gold, and though no gold on the line here tonight, a main event win would go such a long way here in establishing themselves in only wrestling.
It certainly would, and Doc Gallows is taking Danger Ross for a bit of a trip way outside the ring. Meanwhile, Charlie and Carl Anderson trading blows on the outside. We might need multiple referees for this matchup here.
Yeah, get Patrick back out here. Calls himself Doc Gallows, maybe looking to perform some makeshift surgery on Danger Ross, and I'd like to see his medical degree.
Not quite sure he's credited with that degree. Meanwhile, Charlie, a vicious chop to Carl Anderson. Oh my God, returning the favor.
I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And speaking of breaking, nearly breaking a chair across the knees of Danger Ross is the Big LG.
Look, speaking to the Good Brothers and Live Danger prior to our broadcast tonight, they both said this is going to be wild, this is going to be chaotic, and I believe Chris Massey knew it. I didn't expect chairs to be involved, though.
Yeah, putting the ultimate test to referees' discretion here. And that's their own merch table. Good Brothers have got to be careful here, Johnny.
Well, their handler's going to have to get things set up before this match is over. And with Only Wrestlers Live, expect the unexpected. This is our main event tonight, and it's really up to referees' discretion, and nobody wants to see a double disqualification.
And Johnny, as we saw last time Only Wrestlers came to California this past March, Live Danger, no stranger to a hardcore environment, picking up a win in a no disqualification match over Delirium.
And that match had just about every possible weapon. Oh my, the big LGs just went surfing.
Yeah, I mean, we're here in Long Beach, but does not look like a very comfortable wave.
And Live Danger, for a brief moment, have taken control of this matchup, but Carl Anderson now. And now he's going surfing, almost taking out Danger Ross in the process. This is complete chaos.
Yeah, very little regard for their own well-being, certainly none for that of the Good Brothers.
Live Wire Charlie, former two-sport athlete in football and wrestling. Danger Ross was a dominant grappler. Division I wrestler, Sacred Heart University, and now they are burying the Good Brothers in chairs, but you can't win it on the outside.
Shades of Extreme Championship Wrestling, one of the very few places the Good Brothers haven't held tag team gold. And Live Danger here, are they looking for a count-out win? What is this?
We're already standing room only here at Thunder Studios, but a lot more fans just lost their seats.
Touche. Thank goodness this is the main event. We might not have a Thunder Studios after these two teams are done with each other.
And now Danger Ross looking to return the favor to Carl Anderson. Oh!
You gotta think maybe Live Danger a little disrespected with the eye pokes, the old school chicanery of the Good Brothers, saying we're not a team to be taken lightly. This might be a Tuesday payday for you. It's the biggest match of our careers.
And head first into the post goes Carl Anderson, and that's a great point, Jordan. They have not shown that they are intimidated by the Good Brothers, and a lot of people here have to be shocked at how Live Danger Tag have taken control of this match, and it's actually shocking to even see a tag at this
I was gonna say, there are still rules in this matchup, shocking though it may sound.
Oh! Explosive double team there. Danger Ross into a cover, and Carl Anderson kicks out as Doc Gallows is struggling on the outside.
And despite all the chicanery on the outside, this is very smart, fundamental tag team wrestling, keeping one half of the opposing corner.
And another double team. Danger Ross into a splash. Immediate cover by Live Wire, and no! Carl Anderson able to power out at 2.
Carl Anderson needs a tag in a big way, LaQuasto. Problem being, the big LG hasn't even made it back to their corner.
Well, we saw how far and how many chairs Big LG destroyed moments ago, and that certainly took its toll. It's now Live Wire Charlie Tag slicing the ring in half, and you know, we're starting to see a little bit of a tag team strategy here on behalf of Live Danger. Double gorilla press.
We saw the push-ups before the bell, and now getting some reps in here.
The count is underway in Long Beach. Oh, and down goes the machine gun. And the boom, boom, firepower elbow. Incredible work here by Danger Ross into a cover, and Carl Anderson once again kicks out at 2, but they are slowly taking apart the Good Brothers.
And make no mistake, LaQuasto, you might see the catchphrase or the tassels or the bright colors of Live Danger as Thunder Studios shows their approval, but they are not a team to be taken lightly. There is a lot of stake with that sizzle.
Live Danger has been on a very fast ascent in their career, and another tag, large in part due to what they've learned at the New Japan Dojo. We are seeing that vicious mentality.
Tried some strong style on display, but as you said, 3-time IWGP Tag Team Champions. There's no one who knows it better than the Good Brothers.
And let's be honest, Live Danger not exactly known for their tag team tactics, but we are seeing quick tags here. We're seeing them keep Carl Anderson far away from Doc Gallows. But a quick reversal here by Carl Anderson. Can he find a way? Oh! Picture perfect spine buster to Live Wire Charlie.
The big LG worse for the wear, but finally back up to his corner, and Carl Anderson needs to make a tag here.
Carl Anderson might not have any clue where Doc Gallows is. Back to his feet, makes the tag. And the big LG, after going for a ride on those steel chairs, is back in the fray, and he is going to work on both members of Live Danger, and a massive boot finds a home.
Feeding him a little more than biscuits and gravy here tonight.
A trifecta of boots to Livewire Charlie. And of course, you mentioned the foundational members of the Bullet Club. They have already carved their path in the history of professional wrestling and looking to put a stamp on their debut in OWA.
Well, talk about a stamp.
Absolutely double crossbody to both members of Live Danger. The big LG is a house of fire right now. Anderson back on the apron, makes the tag.
Inexplicably, the big LG, Doc Gallows, in the shape of his career, 2 decades in his 40s, LaQuasto.
And a man of his size, that is not an easy task. Another splash in the corner. Livewire Charlie has no idea what's coming his way. Oh, another double team. Carl Anderson, after the neck breaker, moves into the cover. Oh!
You gotta think the Good Brothers looking to soften Live Danger up for that signature magic killer.
Well, there's no doubt Live Danger, you would imagine, has watched plenty of game tape. They know that's exactly what the Good Brothers are looking to do. They've won those 10 titles with the Magic Killer. Case in point right there for Danger Ross, just in time.
As you said, inspired by the Good Brothers, have done that tape study, and Danger Ross with the wherewithal to stop the Magic Killer and drop the big LG.
Live Danger, both so explosive. They're such quick twitch athletes. And now, Livewire Charlie taking Carl Anderson for a bit of a spin. They're having flashbacks to the bar right now.
That's right, you talked about it. Claudio Cesaro, call him what you will. They defeated him for tag team gold, and some PTSD here tonight for Machine Gun Carl Anderson.
You have to be impressed with Live Danger. Could they find a way? Could they shock all of Long Beach and the Good Brothers? Oh,
but a bit of friendly fire, a meeting of the minds there.
Doc Gallows taken out. Oh my God. Danger Ross plummets to the outside, and now it is Magic Killer time.
Good night.
Anderson into the cover, and the Good Brothers reign supreme once again.
And here your winners, the Good Brothers.
There is a very good reason why we had 2 main events tonight. Not just an incredible women's title match, but because the Good Brothers and Live Danger were going to explode, and that's what we just saw.
We've talked a lot about the historic careers of the Good Brothers here tonight, but suffice it, so much more than their past. Aging like fine wine, the future so bright for the big LG, Doc Gallows, and Machine Gun Carl Anderson.
They've won titles in WWE, in New Japan, in TNA. They were the inaugural Maple Leaf Pro Tag Team Champions, and tonight they walk